What makes Cristiano Ronaldo one of the greatest athletes of all time? Is it just his physical prowess, his relentless training, or is there something more? Today, we're diving deep into the mind of a legend, exploring the fascinating neurobiology that powers Cristiano Ronaldo. This isn't just about football. It's about the extraordinary brain that has redefined the limits of human performance. Let's start with the prefrontal cortex, the CEO of the brain. This area is responsible for decision-making, planning, and focus. In hypersure situations, like a last-minute penalty kick, most people's prefrontal cortex gets overwhelmed by stress signals from the amygdala. This can lead to hesitation and poor decisions. But Ronaldo's brain appears to be different. Years of deliberate practice have forged powerful neural pathways, allowing his prefrontal cortex to stay calm and in control. He doesn't just hope to score, he visualizes the entire sequence, calculates the angle, and executes with precision. It's a mental rehearsal that happens in milliseconds, a testament to a highly trained executive function that filters out the noise and focuses only on the goal. This is what sports psychologists call clutch performance, and Ronaldo is a master of it. Now, let's talk about the motor cortex. This part of the brain controls voluntary movements. Every step over, every thunderous shot, every gravity-defying header originates here. Ronaldo's motor cortex is like a finely tuned orchestra conductor. Through thousands of hours of repetition, he has developed an incredibly detailed map of his body's movements within his brain. This process is called neuroplasticity. The more he practices a specific skill, the stronger and more efficient the neural connections for that skill become. This is why his movements look so effortless and instinctive. His brain isn't thinking, "Kick the ball." It's activating a complex, pre-programmed sequence that has been perfected over decades. He's not just physically gifted, he's neurologically optimized. What about the flow state, that magical zone where athletes perform at their absolute peak? This state is linked to a phenomenon called transient hyperfrontality. Essentially, parts of the prefrontal cortex temporarily quiet down. The inner critic, the voice of doubt and self-consciousness, goes silent. This allows for more intuitive and creative actions, letting the highly practiced skills in the motor cortex take over completely. When you see Ronaldo weave through defenders as if they're standing still, he's likely in this flow state. His brain is operating on pure instinct, a seamless fusion of mind and body, honed through years of dedicated training. He has trained his brain to access this state on demand, a skill that separates the good from the truly great. But it's not all about the brain's hardware. The software is just as crucial. Let's look at the brain's chemical messengers, the neurotransmitters. Dopamine, the motivation molecule, plays a huge role. This creates a powerful reward circuit. His brain learns that hard work and success feel good, which drives him to seek that feeling again and again. This isn't just about loving the game, it's a neurochemical addiction to achievement. This relentless drive, this insatiable hunger for victory, is fueled by the dopamine loop that he has carefully cultivated throughout his career. Then there's stress management. How does he handle the immense pressure of global stardom? The key lies in the balance between the amygdala, our brain's fear center, and the prefrontal cortex. Ronaldo's disciplined lifestyle, including proper sleep, nutrition, and recovery techniques like ice baths, helps regulate his cortisol levels, the primary stress hormone. By keeping stress in check, he ensures his prefrontal cortex can function optimally. He has also mastered psychological techniques like positive self-talk and visualization. By mentally reframing challenges as opportunities, he effectively hacks his own brain, turning potential anxiety into focused energy. He doesn't just train his body, he actively trains his nervous system to be resilient. Beyond the pitch, Ronaldo's brain demonstrates remarkable acumen in another domain, finance and branding. This requires the same prefrontal cortex functions we discussed earlier: long-term planning, strategic thinking, and risk assessment. Building a global brand like CR7 involves complex decision-making far beyond the football field. He has to analyze market trends, negotiate contracts, and manage a vast business empire. This showcases a cognitive flexibility that allows him to switch from the intuitive, fast-paced thinking of a footballer to the analytical, strategic mindset of a CEO. It proves his brain isn't a one-trick pony. It's a versatile high-performance engine, capable of excelling in multiple arenas. His success in business is not an accident. It's a direct result of the same mental discipline and foresight he applies to his sport. Another fascinating aspect is his brain's relationship with pain. Athletes constantly push their bodies to the limit, and Ronaldo is no exception. How does he endure it? Research suggests that elite athletes may have a higher pain tolerance. Their brains might process pain signals differently, possibly by releasing more endorphins, the body's natural painkillers. Furthermore, his immense motivation and focus can override pain signals. When the desire to win is strong enough, the brain can effectively gate the pain, allowing the athlete to push through barriers that would stop most people. It's a powerful example of mind over matter, where psychological drive directly influences physical sensation. Let's consider the cerebellum, located at the back of the brain. Often called the little brain, it's crucial for coordination, balance, and fine-tuning motor movements. For a player like Ronaldo, whose game relies on incredible agility and body control, the cerebellum is working overtime. Every precise touch, every sudden change of direction, every perfectly timed jump is coordinated by this region. The constant practice fine-tunes the cerebellum's ability to predict and adjust movements in real. When he leaps for a header, his cerebellum is calculating the trajectory of the ball, the position of his opponents, and the exact timing needed to meet the ball at the perfect moment. It's a subconscious high-speed computer, ensuring his body is always in the right place at the right time. Finally, what can we learn from the neuroscience of Cristiano Ronaldo? It's a powerful lesson in neuroplasticity. His brain is not something he was simply born with. It's something he has actively built. Through relentless, deliberate practice, he has physically changed the structure and function of his brain to support elite performance. This mindset, this understanding that you can shape your own abilities through dedication, is perhaps his greatest legacy. It shows us that greatness isn't just about talent. It's about harnessing the incredible power of your brain to turn potential into reality. It's about creating your own success, one neural connection at a time. The story of Cristiano Ronaldo's brain is a story of human potential, a testament to what we can achieve when we combine physical effort with unparalleled mental discipline. Thanks for watching. If you found this deep dive into the mind of a champion interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores the fascinating world of human performance. See you in the next one.